really. You know, PPF, I'm very sorry for the lack of effort in my promo, but frankly, I show zero motivation towards this loser. Mr. Amazing? No, Mr. Lackluster. I show no effort towards that trash bag. He shows no respect, he shows no dignity, and for a team that he is trying so hard to represent, he is giving them nothing but a bad name, a worse name than they already have. I'm not putting my title on the line against you, and I know you want to call me out in the comments, calling me a pussy, talking shit to me, because I won't put my title on the line against you because you're an effortless piece of trash. So let me tell you something right now. You don't deserve a hair down promo. You don't deserve a heated promo, but at the end of the day, I got to do what I've got to do to survive, and I got to do what I got to do to remain the PPF Junior Heavyweight Champion. And it is not you that I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of anyone. As a matter of fact, the only thing I'm afraid of is going so hard on you that I get booted from this group because you can't handle reality. You're too much of a PCO fan to really cut a real promo. You can't stand with the best, and yet you act like you are the best. So while you're in here being a comment warrior on my posts, joining my lives, talking all that mess, when I ask you to do something, you don't want to do it. Because let me tell you something, the second I step up and I bring the challenge forward to you, it's in your line of sight. It is everything you can take and then some. And you do all that talking just to look at my challenge and walk away. You tuck your tail and you run. So as for my match with you, I don't give a damn. As for our match right now, I don't give a damn. As for my title match that I was gonna have with you, I didn't give a damn because I already know you are nothing but a cupcake standing next to a wedding cake. You're so small and insignificant, you don't make a difference here. You never have and you never will. And especially with the work ethic you have, you won't be here too much longer. So, I like it. You tried to throw your little boy Cactus Danny on me, your little cheerleader. That's cool. But that's not who I'm after. It's you. You're so determined to get away from me that when I bring the challenge to you, you throw your own friend in the front lines, and he's gonna talk some mess. So let me fix everything right now for you. This is your burial. This is your funeral. And this is the end of Mr. Amazing. Enjoy the spotlight while you had it.
It's a great chance for me to finally actually have a match with you, since I've seen you in multiple places as a spectator or in the office. So this is going to be a fun test of my abilities. But the fact I've known your career, I can notice many different things about you. And it's going to be quite laughable, at least for me. For you, it's going to be a really earth-shattering wake-up call. I've noticed many things that you and everyone else like to poke at me most. How I sound and everything else involving my culture. You've bastardized my name, as most of you Americans know, misspelling it. Just because someone has a throat, you give them that name in a company, i.e. every time you, Tyler Consiglio, and Robert Ellis have mentioned the WWE superstar, so I'm going to say this very plainly. I'm very, very annoyed to the fact that all you think you guys can do is imitate my voice, poke fun at my culture. But guess what, pal? I can sound different too. Bret Burgess, you fucking dipshit. I don't understand why you thought you could beat me. I've seen your career for the past 2 years. You've had your highs, your lows, peaks, and valleys. But the best part of it is, for me, I know where your career is going now. Straight downhill. And let's take a look at your name. Because truly, out of all of the different places you've been in, a bastard is someone no one loves. Sorry about your damned luck.
Premier Promo Federation. So here it is, match day. The Bastard versus Seamus. See, I threw out a hype, was hoping to get some spark going, hoping to build this big fire for this promo battle between me and you. The difference between me and you in this game is I'm the smack talking, white line walking, body choking bastard of the game. And you know what? Really, you should have been all about me, Seamus. You should have been jumping on this train, trying to prevail and make a name for yourself. But honestly, no hypes, no nothing. I mean, I got a laugh from you, from a hype. That's it, a laugh. And you know what that laugh told me? It told me fear. It told me that you knew in the back of your goddamn mind you weren't ready for me. See, I'm not the pipe bomb machine or the cerebral assassin. I'm the bastard of the E-Fed world, and I've been gaming since day one. So, if you can't give me any more than this Premier Promo Federation, then it's fucking garbage that don't even want to hype and go to war with somebody who has solidified his name as an elite player in this game. See, Seamus, you got a lot of shit to learn in this game, bud. I mean, I'm sure you're going to have a good fucking excuse, but there's no excuses when it comes game time. When it's game time, you lace your motherfucking shoes and you come to battle with me. I'm disappointed that this is all I get is a match. And that's it. So, I mean, really, I may never even promo here again if you can't give me something better than Seamus. But Seamus, I know, I heard your little fucking Irish music and shit, thinking it's fucking cool, thinking how, oh man, promos are cool, I'm the Irish guy, I'm the fucking Dollar General knockoff of Seamus in the E-Fed game. None of that shit impresses me. What impresses me is somebody who put the work in, somebody who wants to hype, and somebody who wants to go at it. But good luck. Like
Why in the hell do I have to resort back to square one again? It's for the generation, it's for the premier generation, so let's just wind it up like we need to. All right, okay, John. Ergo, let's put this into perspective. You want to bring up my pain, my past pains. Let me start this off with a really good whammy. A really good strike to the heart, why don't you? How painful was it in a Beyond era that my first match was against you, and
It was my debut, right? You know, you remember that. And not only was it a good match, John, it was a squash match at its finest. Because I absolutely killed you in your own game that really, in my opinion, is still something you bought from Little Tykes. Because your game is weak! And mine is beyond your level. You can't even get on my level on your worst day. Because, you know, if you could, you would have been the brand new PPF heavyweight champion. But you can't do that now, can ya? I am so, oh God. Oh, oops. I'm gonna get backlash. Uh-oh. Oh well. Because, well, if you think you could cut it in the brass knuckles division, that's a first. Because what kind of ultra-violent ulcer like you could even be considered brass knuckles material? Because you're not brass, you're not copper, you're not iron, you're not silver, you're just a puddle, man. You're really nothing. You're just nothing, John. Yet, I'm doing this for the gratitude of everyone else that wants your career packed up and thrown down the river. Because in my reality, and everyone's reality that knows me, and every reality that is the PPF, you can't compete with me, John. And that is ultra-violent. John, I wish nothing more than the best for you on your future endeavors, if you have any, because right after this moment, I suggest you never, ever come back here again.